Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. Uh, Today we're gonna talk about losing weight versus losing fat. Weight loss versus fat loss. Now, a lot of people say I'm gonna lose weight this, I'm gonna lose weight that. But often people don't realize that losing weight and losing fat are entirely two different things. Um, Now, me personally, I can go up and down in weight, as I please because I know what to do to do that. I know to know how to work out and know how to the foods to eat and things of that sort in order to go up and down in weight. And and actually I'm working on a program right now that because I like to tackle people's weight issues, or obesity or overweightness, and health issues at the same time. I'm geared to focus upon right now is tackling obesity is a disease to me. Um, it actually is a disease. Obesity and other diseases as well. Tackling both of those at the same time. I got another video where I'm saying where I'm making a video. I made a video where I basically said that you can take care of your health issues and your weight issues at the same time. But back to the top of the hand, basically losing weight is is pretty much you can lose weight and not be what you want to be, so to speak. Losing weight is losing pretty much everything. You know, losing weight is losing everything, like your muscles, your fat, all that stuff. So if you want, fellas, if you want to like stay um, muscular and kind of lean or whatever, uh, see, like me, I'm kind of muscular. I used to be real skinny, but kind of as y'all see if y'all can see what have you. But I'm kind of muscular right now because that's the way that's what I'm focused upon right now. I'm geared to focus upon putting on muscle, but if you're and I'm focused upon losing weight. I was focused upon losing weight as well. Now, if like I said, if you want to lose weight, then that means losing pretty much everything. Weight is your weight. Your your weights are your fat and muscle. Pretty much so to speak, everything combined. Fat, muscles, boom, combined. Now, if you want to lose fat and you want to keep your muscles, and then I suggest that you get on a certain program. Like I said, I had a program right now that I'm working on, and it's geared towards uh, losing the fat or what have you, burning your fat, your body burning your fat off, losing that fat, and then actually keeping your muscles or what have you. Like I said, fellas, I know you don't want to get too scrawny looking, and women, I know you want to have a nice looking tone, what have you. So if you incorporate losing fat, not losing weight, if you incorporate losing fat with working out, then you have a better way of tackling that and not losing everything is all your weight. It's actually weight can be water as well. It's actually can be water as well. But when you sweat and all that things of that sort, exercise and release all the toxins out of your body, you're actually releasing water as well. So that's why you have to replenish yourself with water. I did a video on water as well. You have to replenish yourself with water. So losing weight is losing pretty much everything: the fat, water weight, your fat weight, mostly your fat weight and your muscle. You're losing that, because you need water. So you should be having water. You can't lose too much water weight because you taking the water out your body. You need to be putting more water in your body. But if you get on a straight liquid water diet, like 50 Cent, he's doing a movie. He was a cancer patient, and he basically was drinking water. He was on a liquid diet, water, soup, blah blah blah, and he's got completely skinny. Completely skinny. He lost weight. He lost weight. His weight. He loses. It just his fat. He lost his weight. Now, me personally, Um, I'm geared towards the low carb diet, and with the low carb diet, you still incorporate your proteins. Proteins builds muscle, so you incorporate your proteins. You know, so you have 800 muscles in the body, and all those muscles need protein. So when you're on a keto diet or a low carb diet, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna do a video about that as well. When you're on a low carb diet, then you're building. You still have a chance to build your muscle up, and you're losing your fat. You know, you're not losing your muscle. Okay, you're losing your fat on the low carb diet, but you're not losing your muscle. Okay, so if you want to, if you want, like I said, fellas, if you want to work out, or even females too, you know, females want to be toned, you want us to be scrawny looking, then get on the low carb diet and burn your fat. Burn your fat because your body's gonna start burning your fat instead of burning your muscle. You know, and instead of losing your muscle. So you want to definitely get if you want to, you don't. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that don't want to be, you know, completely skinny. You know, some of you want to have some tone and definition to your body. So therefore, you should get on the protein diet. Now, me, I don't. Um, I recommend. I don't really recommend a full vegan diet. If you are doing a cleanse, I do recommend a vegan diet. You know, for a certain amount of time. Like I said, I'm working on a program on that. When I'm given a complete time range where I will do my vegan diet, because I'm experimenting on different things as well myself. While I'm on a straight vegan diet, you know what I'm saying, then you can move on to eating certain meats and things of that sort. I don't think that eating meat is a harmful thing, it's a bad thing, like a lot of people try to portray or what have you, you know, because in the scriptures it says you can eat meat. But at the end of the day, it has to be the right type of meat and the clean type of meat, and it has to be, the animal has to be kosher, killed, and you know, and no, to kill the right way or what have you. But most importantly, it has to be the right type of clean meat. Grass-fed cow, wild salmon, cage-free. You know, no hormone, no steroid chickens. You know, no hormone, no steroid cows. I mean, I'm a firm believer, and you know, I've eaten. I do eat meat, but I do not. You know, I'm a firm believer in not eating this garbage GMO meat. You know, genetically modified meat, or what have you, or this pumped up meat, this pumped up with steroids and hormones and things of that sort. That's the meat that you need to stay away from. Don't completely give out meat. Don't give up meat, because meat, vegetables will never be able. I mean, you have to consume a lot of certain type of vegetables to get as much as protein as you would, you know, would meat. In other words, you have to consume a lot more, you know, in veggies to get the prescribed amount of protein that your muscles need. You know, and in order, vice versa, you know, eating some meat or what have you. So I don't advise a full vegan. If that's what you want to do, then that's you know, that's what you can do. But me personally, I don't advise a full vegan diet. You know, I never really believed in a full vegan diet. Have I done vegan before? Well, as I call it, live it. I don't say diet, live it. I don't advise a full vegan live it, because the way you eating, you know, eating this quote unquote diet is that's the way you're supposed to eat in the first place. So it's really not. You're supposed to eat like that to live. So it's a live it. So I mean, it's really not a diet, but the way of eating or to live it, you know, of veganism or what have you, or vegetarian, whatever. I've done it before. Yes, I have done it before. You know, like I said, I've experimented on a lot of things. I've been researching on, you know, health for about 9, 10 years now. You know, how to become the ultimate, you know, healthy being, or you know, for like about 9 or 10 years right now. So I've researched, you know, how to put on muscle, how to, do training and all that stuff, muscle training and all that stuff. And another thing about muscle, uh, all these different type of proteins and stuff like that, you might want to stay away from them unless they, you know, let's say organic or something like that, you know, whey protein, or, you know, put on some weight or whatever. And you have to, if you can put on these proteins in your body, you know, you have to, work out, or you're gonna get fat, and things of that sort, and cause different type of health disease, conditions or whatever, consuming these things, and you're not working out. So, um, but yeah, basically, me, I don't believe in the whole, complete going a complete vegan, because at the end of the day, like I said, it would take a lot more uh, it will take a lot more veggies, protein in the veggies or beans, whatever you want to call it, because you can get protein out of beans as well, but it would take a lot more to consume of that versus, eating this, 4 ounce piece of chicken, or this 6 ounce piece of steak, whatever. Like I said, as long as it's the right type of meat now, I'm not condoning eating just any, eating any garbage out here, in these big supermarkets. I'm completely against, these big supermarkets, because a lot of that stuff is just genetically modified, and I don't really even mess with it. Um, I do go to the organic section and stuff like that, but you still have to be careful, because if they can just put a small amount of, something in there and it's still called organic, the USDA can approve it to be organic, what I'm saying, with just a certain amount of substance in it. So we have to still be careful. But what I go to my local Whole Foods, local farmers market, local, mom and pop shop around the way or what have you. Because let me tell you, the local mom and pop shop, they don't really have the highest demand as the big supermarket. So at the end of the day, the 9 times out of 10, their meats are not hormone, injected and stuff like that, and steroid injected, because the high demand is not no, doesn't have to be met like the big supermarkets. They only need a certain amount of meats and stuff like that, so they can get those chickens out there, those cows and stuff like the cow parts and all that stuff out there, without trying to pumping up with steroids and trying to stretch it out, so to speak. So yeah, so I don't really do the whole complete vegan diet, but I have done a vegan diet, and I am a firm believer of a vegan diet. Live it. I'm sorry, I said live it. I'm a firm believer of the vegan live it. To eating vegan, or had set a plan. Going being a vegan for, like, for saying a few days. Maybe 21, 7, 14, 21, 30 days. Being a vegan and clean yourself out. I'm a firm believer of that. But I gotta have my meats. I mean, me personally, I have to have my meats. But like I said, I have to have the clean meats. I can't, or no, most clean as possible. I can't do these genetically modified meats, because that can cause a whole host of problems. Conditions like, liver conditions, and heart conditions, even cancer, of course. Uh, Stuff mess up your colon, your gut. So look, I stay away from those GMOs. But if you want to lose weight, then yes, by all means, get on the vegan diet. Like I said, I have a plan set. I'm working on a plan right now as we speak, set aside to where people just want to, if you want to lose, if you mostly geared toward if you want to lose fat, because like I said, a lot of people, most people wants to lose fat, because you don't want to lose weight, because when you lose weight, you losing everything. You become you looking like some walking bones around here, and I'm pretty sure you don't do that. So, but I'm geared towards losing fat, because sugar, it does, the fake processed sugar, and which is pretty much in everything that we have, does make you put on weight. What I'm saying? Starches make you put on weight, which has a lot of processed sugars in it. So, make you put on fat. I'm sorry, it makes you put on fat. Starches and sugar makes you put on, processed sugar makes you put on fat, um, which is weight, but it's not the kind of weight that you want. You want to put on muscle weight. When you get on that scale, and you say, you work out or whatever, and you've been thinking you've been losing this, losing that, and you've been working out, doing muscle training and stuff like that, and you be like, man, I haven't really lost anything, or man, I gained something. No, you're losing fat. You're losing fat unless you have some type of condition. You're losing fat, but you're not putting on muscle weight, so to speak. So that's what I'm saying. So losing weight and losing fat are entirely two different things. Losing weight and losing fat are entirely two different things. Losing weight is losing everything. You become skinny. You become real skinny looking or whatever. You always see people real skinny, little small looking. Losing fat is just losing that garbage around that fat that you don't need around your guts. Around areas that you don't need, and so losing the fat out eating the fat out your face or whatever. Losing that fat. That's losing fat. So losing fat or losing fat cells. Losing weight or losing muscle weight. Losing muscle weight in everything. It's losing everything pretty much. So if you want to put on muscle, then put on weight. If you want to put on weight, muscle weight, then you need to get the right type of proteins in your body. You need to work out a certain amount of times. You don't have to work out. You don't have to work out a couple, 2-3 times a week. Maybe 4 times a week. You don't really have to work out every day. Let's stay active. And work out 2, 3, 4 times a day, a week. And just stay active, pretty much. You don't want to just sit around on the couch. But yeah, just stay active. Losing now, okay. You want to gain weight, and that's how you gain muscle weight. Now, losing fat, like I said, the best thing that I've seen is the vegan structure plan, Live It, or the keto or low carb Live It. The plan of going by to lose carbs, what have you. It's cutting pretty much the carbs out your diet. To lose fat is cutting the carbs out your diet. So that's how you want to tackle losing weight and losing fat. Okay, you want to lose fat. You don't really want to lose weight, which I don't think you want to. But like I said, if you really want to lose everything, then go on a straight vegan diet for a while. For 2-3 months. And then you will see a straight vegan diet and water, and you will see exactly what I mean. You're gonna lose pretty much everything. And also the muscles need the strength of protein to if you're on weight training, because you can be a vegan and do weight training. Of course you can, but it's much easier if you have that protein assisting you. That releases that hormone. The proteins releases those hormones. To give you that energy, to give you that strength. To build that muscle up. So it's much easier if you getting protein in your body. Like me, I'm trying to build more muscle right now. So I'm incorporating protein pretty much with a lot of veggies and stuff like that. That's all I'm eating right now. I'm on a low carb diet right now, keto diet. So like I said, I'm gonna make a video about that. But like I said, losing weight and losing fat are entirely two different things. Losing weight is losing pretty much everything. Losing fat is losing those love handles that you have and things of that sort. Okay, people, this is Tim the Truth. Tim the Truth TV. I tell you the truth, nothing more, nothing less. And remember, health and knowledge is the key to life. Health and knowledge is the key to life. Next time, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Talk to you later. Peace.